It's your girl Tiffany. Sorry guys, I was thinking about my other intro. Um, hey guys, it's your girl, Poetic Psychic Pisces High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a covenant, convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If y'all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it will be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign, so please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be pertaining to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. With that being said, guys, we're going to get started with your overall messages. Excuse me, guys, okay? I have multiple channels, and on my other channel I have a whole different intro, guys. Okay, so I was getting ready to do that intro and I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, so that's what that was. Anyway, guys, so let's see. Your family made attempts to harm you. They fucked up long time ago. Suffering in silence from trauma caused by no good family. Satanic ritual abuse. You can't trust anybody. Beware of the snakes trying to come into your life to harm you or fool you, okay? So, collective, it seems like that there's a big emphasis on your family, okay? Where this could be your mother's side, your father's side, your immediate family, your in-laws, distant family, long-lost family. This could be any persons that connect to you as family, guys, okay? Even persons that you've been in relationships with and have children with, you know, that you have made a family with, or what have you, okay? But Spirit is saying your family has made attempts to harm you, okay? These individuals could have tried to hurt, harm, or endanger you in any way, shape, form, or fashion. But Spirit is saying that they fucked up a long time ago, okay? So obviously they've been at these attempts to harm you and attacks towards you for quite some time, guys, okay? And in doing so, Spirit is saying that they fucked up a long time ago, okay? And again, that could be in, you know, in any manner, okay? Going too far with something they're doing, getting caught up for something that they're doing, or what have you. But Spirit is saying they fucked up a long time ago, okay? Nevertheless, you have been suffering in silence, collective, from the trauma that you have endured that has been caused by this no good family, okay? Some of you all could be introverted. You could be in hermit mode, kind of to yourself, by yourself, on your own, all alone. Some of you may not have any friends, or even a lover, okay? Or anyone that, you know, that's a shoulder to cry on or something like that, okay? So you've been suffering in silence, okay? Because of this trauma caused by this no good family, okay? Spirit is saying you've been enduring satanic ritual abuse. This could be something that has started, this could have, you know, it could have started in your childhood, okay? Usually satanic ritual abuse starts in your childhood, okay? Obviously, if you're listening to me right now, you're an adult, okay? So you have likely endured childhood trauma that has gone into adulthood trauma. And like I said, satanic ritual abuse is done in many different ways, shape, form, or fashions, okay? Abuse is even, can be, you know, in many different ways, from physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, sexually, and, you know, in a multitude of different ways, okay? And so, you know, the same thing for satanic ritual abuse is done in satanic ritual abuse. Is done in a way to create or to cause trauma in the life of someone, is the purposes of satanic ritual abuse, guys, okay? And the mere fact that, you know, the first word in SRA is satanic, okay? And then the R that is for ritual, okay? This family of yours could be a part of some type of cult, coven, or secret society where they have ritualistic practices or something, satanic, masonic, or demonic type of practices or some kind, or what have you, guys, okay? But Spirit is in fact saying that you have been enduring satanic ritual abuse, okay? That could even tie into like brainwashing, mind control, torment, harassment, stalking, humiliations, a multitude of different things, guys, okay? But this is the very reason why you can't trust anybody, okay? You need to watch your back. There's a lot of deception around you, okay? There's some very evil, wicked people around you, and seems like a lot of these individuals are in your supposed family, okay? I feel like they fucked up in general a long time ago, but they could have definitely fucked up with you a long time ago, okay? Because you may not even be in communication with these people, okay? And if for those of you all who still are in communication with this family, you definitely need to excommunicate from them, okay? Because I could be talking to somebody that you wasn't aware that your family was the cause of, things that's going on in your life. But you can't trust anybody, okay? And I feel like with that being said, you would know better than anybody whether or not you can trust someone or not, okay? Because a lot of times, we give people the benefit of the doubt, okay? Trust is something that is earned, but, most of us, we give people the benefit of the doubt, and we put some trust in certain individuals. So people that you matter of factly know that you cannot trust are likely individuals who have hurt, harmed, or endangered you in some type of way, disrespect you, done you wrong, stabbed you in the back, neglected you, betrayed you, abandoned you, or what have you, guys, okay? But Spirit is saying you can't trust anybody, okay? Whether you knew that or not, you know now, okay? Also, Spirit is saying that you need to be aware of the snakes trying to come into your life to harm you or fool you. We are in the holiday seasons, back to back, okay, from the end of all the way through the end of this year into the beginning of next year, guys, okay? So you got your Thanksgivings, your Christmas, your New Year's, your Valentine's Day, you know what I'm saying? You got all of these holidays coming up back to back to back from the end of this year into the beginning of next year. And these are some of the main holidays that people want to pop up and come around and be in your face. And there's gatherings and get-togethers and celebrations and parties and gifting and all this other kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where people, there might be 300, it's 365 days in a year, okay? And out of 364 days, you might not have seen, heard, or talked to these people at all. And out of that one day, out of 365 days, they want to pop up. You know what I'm saying? Like they was thinking about you, or they want to give you something, or gift you something, or, or something like that, or what have you. And remind you, these are people who you cannot trust, who you've been suffering in silence due to the trauma because, okay, and they have made attempts to harm you, okay, and this can be in any way, shape, form, or fashion, okay. So, people be out here doing witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, voodoo on people, cursing things and people and objects and different things, poisoning people, drugging people, and all kinds of things. So you definitely need to be careful over these holidays. Anybody trying to give you anything or give you anything, okay, or even just touching you, okay, and you know what I'm saying, because all of that could, like, could be in an effort to curse you, okay? Be careful who you are eating after, who you're getting food from, who you're getting drinks from. It could be drugged, it could be poisoned, it could, anything, okay? Your guards definitely need to be up, okay? And Spirit is saying you need to beware because these snakes are slithering around you somewhere, okay? And they could be looking for the perfect opportunity to try to slither their way back into your life, okay? But it's only in an effort to harm you or fool you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, okay, guys? So that's what's going on here, guys. We're going to get some further clarification for this situation and see what else is going on here. Y'all remember to like, share, and subscribe. That's your free way of showing your support to help grow the channel, okay? Now, to clarify, your family made attempts to harm you. We got casting spells on you. I just said that, okay? So this family that's been making attempts to harm you, somebody within this family, it could be one person, multiple persons, or people in your family could have paid an outside person to put some type of spells on you. Seems like they've been trying to manipulate you or control you with some type of spell work collective, okay? And there's all kinds of spells, okay, and curses that these individuals could have been, casting upon you. But somebody did this harm that Spirit is saying that your family made an attempt to do. It has to do with them casting spells on you, okay? Also, Spirit is saying they lied and tried to set you up on a crime, okay? Your family could have tried to made an attempt to harm you by maybe lying to try to set you up on a crime, okay? Yeah, and I'm also even seeing here they tried to frame you for a crime that they committed. So not only did they lie on you to set you up on a crime, they tried to frame you for a crime that they themselves committed, Spirit is saying. Okay? So those are the ways Spirit is saying that your family has made attempts to harm you. To clarify, they fucked up a long time ago. Spirit is saying your entire family is in on the setup, okay? So this could be your mother's side of the family, your daddy's side of the family, your in-laws, your, baby daddies, baby mamas, whoever. You understand? Outside family, distant family, the entire family is in on the setup. And Spirit is saying they fucked up a long time ago, okay? As a matter of fact, multiple families are in on the setup. So like I said, your mama's side, your daddy's side, your in-laws, your baby mamas, your baby daddy and their family, your distant family, your long lost family. There are multiple families. There could even be friends of the family who are involved, but there are multiple families who are in on this setup against you. But regardless to how many families are involved, okay, your families or any exterior families, Spirit saying they fucked up a long time ago, okay? To clarify, suffering in silence from trauma caused by no good family, we have toxic family members, okay? So the reason why you've been suffering in silence, the reason why you've been going through trauma is because you have toxic family members, collective, okay? These toxic family members of yours, they're, Spirit is saying they're sellouts. They're stepping and fetching for the man, okay? So, like I said, they are sellouts. They may be, whether you want to say satanic sellouts, whether you want to say they're devil worshippers, whether you want to say they're part of some type of clique, club, group, gang, cult, coven, secret society, organization, or something. They are stepping and fetching for the man. Who is the man? The satanic powers that be. The shadow government, okay? This could be, it could be a multitude of different individuals, cult leaders, okay? More often than not, the man, okay, often makes reference to the government or wealthy elites or persons in power, authority, or leadership, or the satanic powers that be, also include some of those same people, okay? So you've been suffering in silence caused by trauma by this no good family, and your no good family are sellouts. And they stepping and fetching for the man, Spirit is saying, okay? Why have you been suffering in silence? Because your family is a part of some type of crime mob. We got family crime mob here, okay? Whole family crime mob. To clarify, satanic ritual abuse, we have malicious intent, okay? So these individuals has had some type of malicious intent towards you. The way that they have satanically, ritualistically abused you has been malicious, okay? All the things that they have been doing to target you or to attack you has been malicious. They had malicious intent behind it, collective, okay? Which means they did it with the sole purpose of it hurting you in some type of way, harming you in some type of way, ending you in some type of way, eliminating you, for whatever reasons it was meant to cause you harm, okay? We also have humiliation rituals, #bullies here, okay? So this satanic ritual abuse that you have endured has been a humiliation ritual upon you as well. And Spirit is also saying that these individuals are bullies, okay? To clarify, you can't trust anybody. We got lies and deceptions. The reason why you can't trust anybody, you need to watch your back because of all of the lies and the deceptions, okay? You can't believe a thing that these people tell you, okay? If they come trying to convince you of anything, okay? Spirit is saying, unfortunately, everybody you know is an op and has been infiltrated. #sellouts, okay? So like I said, your family, whether you knew it or not, they belong to some type of clique, club, group, gang, organization, cult, coven, or secret society of some kind. Or they're likely in some type of a binding contract, okay, where that they are committed to in something like that, okay? You could even have supposed family who has offered you up as a sacrifice, okay, per these binding contracts that they have entered into, okay, because of these you know, because they are sellouts, okay? To clarify, beware of the snakes trying to come into your life to harm you or fool you. We got shisty individuals in on the setup, okay? So there are some shisty individuals that's in on the setup. Spirit is saying these are the very snakes that's slithering around you, okay? Who could be trying to weasel their way back into your life to either harm you or fool you, collective, okay? And this is the reason why Spirit is saying you need to be aware, okay? Yes. Also, emotional manipulation, okay? You need to be aware of these snakes trying to come back into your life to harm you or fool you, because they could become trying to come back to emotionally manipulate you in some type of way, harm you in some type of way, get over on you in some type of way, trick you, persuade you, bribe you, tempt you in some type of way. It's emotional manipulation, Spirit is saying. And what better time to emotionally manipulate someone than around the holidays, okay? By coming back around and making it seem like, oh, I was thinking about you. I wanted to give you this gift. Hey, are you hungry? You need anything? I got this for you. You understand what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, these people are at a distance. And know your situation. You know what I'm saying? So especially with everything that is going on right now, if you are a single parent and you don't have food or something like that or what have you, somebody may come around and be like, oh, invite you to a house party, a gathering or get together where it's gonna be food, and and you can just come and eat all you want, but they planning to slip some in your drink, slip some in your food. Or you may have somebody to show up and they want to give you, act like they're being generous and giving you some groceries or something, but these groceries are tainted in some type of way, rather with poison, rather it has been cursed or something like that. Or somebody knowing, oh, you know what I'm saying, you don't have any money, okay? You can't do anything for the holidays. Somebody coming acting like they're being generous, I know you don't have any money, or what have you, and give you some money, okay? Most people be eager to accept some money or what have you, but money can be cursed, okay? You accept some money from someone and it seems all good, but from the moment that you spend that money, that curse has been invoked, has been activated, really and truly, once it's in your hand, especially if it's cash, okay? Because of the transference of energy, okay? But the moment you spend that money, that curse has been evoked, okay? So then if you turn around and so in that moment, that gift of that money that somebody gave you, it's like, damn, you really needed that or what have you. But you turn around and then say your hours at work get cut, or you end up altogether losing your job, or losing a resource that you need to do your job, like your vehicle or something, okay? Or all of a sudden you have this unexpected outrageous bill or something like that that you ain't got the money for, because of that cursed money. It cursed whatever curse they put on that money. It cursed your other finances, or it cursed other financial means or income or something like that. Is usually what happened with money curses and different things. So you never can be too careful, okay? Especially when you dealing with people that you matter, it's hard. It's hard with anybody else, but when you dealing with people that have betrayed you, have stabbed you in your back, are two-faced, have caused you suffering, have abused you and hurt you in certain ways, there's no reason why you know what I'm saying, these people have already shown you their true colors. You already know what they're capable of, okay? So there's no reason for you to feel like you should be able to trust them, okay? And one of those very same people coming back around, trying to tempt you with something, bribe you with something, gift you with something, you know what I'm saying? They're likely up to no good, okay? So, you just kind of, have to have your guards up, honey, okay? That's what's going on here, y'all, okay? Yeah. Your family may attempt to harm you. Look, like I told you, the first card that wants to come up, childhood trauma. You are someone who has been abused, abandoned, orphaned, kidnapped, or sold at some point in time in your life, okay? These things likely happen in your childhood. I'm actually going to put this card on satanic ritual abuse with a malicious intent, humiliation rituals here. Because I feel like it's fitting there. It wanted to come out on your family has made attempts to harm you. But you know what? Like, it could go there. Spirit, give me one more on your family has made attempts to harm you. Oh. Wow. Execution. Your family wants to eliminate you. They want you executed. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Really? I'm also seeing health issues here. These people, and if you look at this, it could look like a regular hospital room, but it also could look like an asylum of some kind. They could have been, these people could have tried to get you committed. They could have also did things to execute them. You see that noose there? They could have either tried to trigger you to suicide, where you would kill yourself, or either have somebody else to unalive you. Okay, with health issues here, it's like they could have tried to cause you some type of health issues as well here. Okay, I'm also seeing magic. Okay, so there's some type of sorcerer or sorceress, witch or warlock, dark priest or priestess, witch doctor, witch practitioner, Wiccan, illusionist, or voodooist who has been doing magic on you. I'm also seeing technology here. There's some type of spyware that has been being used, some type of use of technology, abuse of technology. Wow. Yeah. I'm seeing insanity here, but it's in the reverse. So they did what they did in an effort to try to drive you insane, to make you have some type of hysteria, mania, delusions, or hallucinations. But this is in the reverse, because you're not insane. Like, you didn't, like, they did something in an effort to make you lose your mind so that you could be seen as mentally ill, institutionalized, so that you could be executed. And they've been using magic to do this. They also have been using some type of spyware, artificial intelligence, abusing technology in some type of way to spy on you and watch you. Yeah, Spirit, that's why Spirit's saying they fucked up a long time ago. Because the things that they've been doing to you is illegal. Some type of illegal harassment, illegal surveillance, illegal technology, artificial intelligent mind control, MK Ultra mind control, brainwashing, militarized operations, cruel and unusual punishment, stalking, tracking, hacking, hate crimes, domestic terrorism, satanic ritual abuse. Spirit's saying they fucked up a long time ago because they've been doing illegal things to you. Yeah, ritual sacrifice. They've been doing these illegal things to you in an effort to ritualistically sacrifice you, to make you a human sacrifice collective. Okay? Yeah. They could even work with the government and royalty. Yeah, there's something about the government, royalty has been involved with torturing you. You are the victim of torture. So you've been suffering in silence due to trauma caused by no good family, but the government and the royals, like royalty, people who are of royalty or royal families, have been involved with you being the victim of torture. That's why you've been suffering in silence. Spirit, any other messages on suffering in silence? Yeah. So you are the victim of torture, and you've also been being discriminated against. You've been some type of discrimination, sexually, socially, religiously, or something. They've this discrimination. They put some type of limitations on you. They could have tried. They literally like. They treated you like a disease or something. You know how people act like with like diseases and different things? This is how these people treated you. But you've been a victim of torture. Any other messages on yeah. Something, this has to do with the fall of civilization. Okay, something about greed, corruption, indulgence, and ignorance. This is the reason why you can't trust anybody. Spirit, clarify suffering in silence. caused by trauma, trauma caused by no good family. I'm telling you, this card say you've been suffering in silence caused by trauma, or due to trauma caused by excuse me, you've been suffering in silence due to trauma caused by no good family. But there's a lot of, the government is involved. You got government and royalty that came out, but also power is here. So people in positions of authority, people with fame, recognition, or celebrity status has been abusing their power to do this to you. Also leaderships are involved, which also ties into people who are in power, because the leaderships are your bosses, your leaders, your rulers, your masters. Okay, they're all been involved. And victim, making you the victim of they've been torturing you, but like your family is involved in this. Yeah, look, victim of injustice, satanic ritual abuse. You got childhood trauma here, victim of injustice. There's all, damn. Secret society and the law is involved too. You can't trust anybody. That includes people in power, in authority, people with fame, fortune, recognition, leaders, bosses, leaders, rulers, masters, people in secret societies, cults or covens. You can't trust the law. Okay, this is the reason why Spirit is saying you can't trust anybody. That's why Spirit is saying, unfortunately, everybody you know and even people you don't know are ops and have been infiltrated. They're all sellouts. It's a bunch of lies and deceptions here. And this is the reason for the fall of civilization, because of their greed, corruption, indulgence, and ignorance. That's the reason why you can't trust anybody. Wow. Murder here. These people have been trying to murder you. They tried to force you to suicide. But they want to murder you. They want to execute you. Be careful. Somebody could be trying to poison you. Yeah. This is one to come out on beware of the snakes trying to come into your life to harm you or fool you. It's a lot of shady individuals that's in on a setup. Somebody could be trying to emotionally manipulate you. They're trying to murder you or trigger you to suicide. Somebody could be trying to poison you with murder here. Okay? Bullies. Okay, so don't allow anybody to bully you either or emotionally manipulate you. These are your tormentors. They treat you like a scapegoat. They see you as an easy target, treating you like the black sheep. These are flying monkeys, Spirit is saying. This is horrible. Yeah, swindlers. Don't allow, beware of these snakes trying to come back into your life to harm you and fool you, because they're swindlers, scammers, hustlers, boosters, cons, perpetrators. Okay? Yeah, they're trying to murder you. They're trying to cause your death. This is sad. Yeah. And I'm telling you, it's something I'm seeing diet here. Something about food. Somebody could try to give you some type of food during the holidays that's poisoned or drugged here, okay? Somebody could also be, maybe you are fasting right now or needing to fast. Somebody could also be, I'm seeing deprivation here. Somebody could also be depriving you of food here. Yeah, something about nutritional or food issues, like what's going on with the government now. People not being able to buy food, people's food stamps and stuff being cut off. That's deprivation of food. Food issues, okay? But also with murder being here in this bottle of poison, sitting here with the skull and bones on here in between bully and swindler. Somebody, if you are somebody that's going through something like that, like if you haven't got your food stamps or they've been depriving you of food and different things like that, so you won't have food for the holidays. They know you hungry. Somebody wants to pop up. That was done on purpose so somebody can pop up and bring you some food and you eat it, but it's poison. It's got poison in it. Don't accept nothing from nobody. Yeah. Also, with this satanic ritual abuse, they did things to enslave you. Some type of enslavement happened ever since you were a child. You see that it looked like a child's feet and legs? There's chains around it to keep you stuck, restricted. trapped, captive, hostage. Like you've been treated like a work slave or emancipated slave or almost like a prisoner of war or concubine, how a concubine would be treated or something like that. There's some type of enslavement here with this satanic ritual abuse. Yeah. Any other messages on satanic ritual abuse, Spirit? It seemed like there's some type of secret agenda of some kind. Yeah, somebody wanted to keep you stuck in poverty. They wanted you to be lower class, dispossessed, a beggar, in famine. Okay? Brainwashing. Okay? Some type of brainwashing has been going on since you were a child. As part of this satanic ritual abuse, brainwashing, mind control, MK Ultra, beta sex kitten programming, monarch programming, and any other type of illegally funded government operations. Okay. Satanic ritual abuse. Yeah. I'm also seeing the devil here, guys. Okay. Dark magic is being done to try to possess you or curse you in some type of way. This is another reason why you can't trust anybody, collective. Yeah. This is crazy. Spirit, any of the messages on they fucked up a long time ago? Whatever it is, all these illegal things that they've been doing to you to try to ritualistically sacrifice you, to make you a human sacrifice or a blood sacrifice, it was doing some type of secret agendas here. Some type of secret agendas that they had. Okay? It was due to some type of secret agenda. For whatever they've been doing secretly to you may have been exposed in some type of way. Like it could be known. They've also been doing things to oppress you. I'm seeing oppression here. They've been doing illegal things to you in an effort to oppress you. As well as they've been plotting and planning and scheming on how to blood sacrifice you. Any other messages? They could have even already made attempts to, the Spirit already said they made attempts to harm you. They could have even made attempts to like actually kill you here. Yeah, I'm seeing loss of a loved one here. You was abandoned. I'm seeing this card talks about death, abandonment, unexplained disappearances, or even war. Yeah. That's what's going on here though, y'all. Okay. Spirit, what other messages do I need to share with the collective? So I'm seeing frying pan here. This talks about trouble or accusations. This could tie into the fact your family made attempts to harm you by trying to frame you for a crime that they committed, or them lying to what did they say? They lied to try to set you up on a crime. Spirit, clarify they fucked up a long time ago. What is this they fucked up a long time ago? I'm seeing broken bridge here. Some type of unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So they burnt some type of bridges with you or whatever, and whatever they was trying to accomplish with the legal things that they was doing to sacrifice you, which was a secret agenda to oppress you. As they just caused broken bridges or whatever, because there was some type of unsuccessful outcome to a problem. There, what is this? Suffering and silence caused by no good family. I'm seeing the pale here, time to get out of a situation. With the lobster, speaking, the lobster just fell out talking about a financial pinch. So they could have tried to cause you or done things to attack your finances, your stability, security, or something like that, or what have you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we got the rat here. Someone's working against you behind your back. So you do have a lot of people working against you behind your back besides your family. Okay? You got the government here. You got royalty here. You got persons in power abusing their authority and their power. Their fame, their fortune, their recognition. You got leadership here. Bosses, leaders, rulers. There's a lot of people in power. But we already know that your family is sellouts. They part of a crime mob. They step in the picture for the men that already came out. Somebody wants you to experience sorrow and loss and strong emotion. I'm seeing the wreath and fire. Could be a situation with a fire sign, sorrow over a loss. And then it says strong emotion, passion, passionate love or hate. Okay. So in this situation, it could be like hate. Okay. So clarify satanic ritual abuse. Satanic ritual abuse. What is this satanic ritual abuse spirit? So I'm seeing something about a bow here. I'm seeing a bow. Something about you're somebody who is highly thought of. What else on the satanic ritual abuse spirit? So I'm seeing the dagger here. This could be like a silent dagger here. Okay. You see a hand here. The sky look all dark and you see this hand with this dagger here with this like this sword looking thing here. It says fear, worries, tense situations here as it relates to the satanic ritual abuse that you endured, collective. Okay, you're somebody that's supposed to have success, collective. Spirit, clarifying, you can't trust anybody. Be careful. I'm seeing apple. Something about temptation will test you. Okay. Something because you're somebody who is supposed to have success. I'm seeing bag and I'm seeing March here. Like the month March. Okay. And this bag. Something important such as a new job or a raise or something, maybe significant around March or something, or in March or something like that, or what have you. Somebody could be trying to cause you some type of ill health or depression. Spirit, clarify you can't trust anybody. You could be in need of a helping hand, assistance, or guidance or something, but you can't trust anybody around you. It's like you have no one. Yeah. I'm seeing the mice here. discord amongst friends or family. Okay, so you can't trust anyone. These, no friends, no family, or nothing like that. Okay. Yeah, and I'm even seeing the heels here. Heels. Obstacles to overcome here. Yeah. I'm also seeing the seahorse, which speaks of family matters. But there's discord amongst some type of family or friends, so you can't trust this person. There's also an older man here. I'm seeing an older man in casket. So there could be an older man that you know that has died or is going to die. Something about the death of an older man. Someone's going out of your life or the end of a situation. Could be around January. Okay. There's some type of opportunities that are waiting for you, okay? But I'm telling you, the people that surround you, you cannot trust, okay? And anybody else, Spirit, as far as who the collective can trust? You may have some financial gain. This is the dolphin here. It speaks of financial gain, but it usually comes from something that you worked on or you did in the past or something like that. Okay. With purse being here, though, Spirit do want you to pay attention to your finances, though. Okay. Spirit, clarify. Be aware of the snakes trying to come back into your life to harm you or fool you. Yeah, I'm seeing dogs here. Something about, you know how people are like, oh, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? But this card says dogs, but it says getting together with friends, okay? You don't need to be getting together with anybody because Spirit is already telling you they snakes, they swindlers, okay? Some of them may even be bullies, okay? Yeah, the tiger here, doing something risky, taking a chance. You need to beware, okay? Yeah, with this tiger here, you also got the cat here. You got a two-faced friend. Don't do anything risky. Don't take any chances, okay? You got a two-faced friend. You can't trust your family, okay? Yeah, I'm seeing wall here. Something about a wall, okay, and misunderstanding, okay? Don't deal. Not making it up. That's literally what the cards say. This card say wall, and it means misunderstanding. Okay. Yeah, some type of chain of events that could change your life or something. Okay, so don't even deal with that situation. Yeah. Also, you got the ram here. Okay, this is a stubborn, aggressive person. That may be that person who is a bully. Okay. Or that Billy Goat. That could be. It could be There could be anybody that's a stubborn, aggressive person. They could also be like a Capricorn, though. Spirit, any other messages on you can't trust anyone? Yeah, I'm seeing parrot here. Someone will gossip about somebody will gossip about you or gossip about all your secrets or something like that or what have you. Yeah, you can't trust anybody. So don't be talking to nobody. Don't be telling nobody your business, telling nobody your secrets, telling nobody nothing. Okay? You can't trust anyone. Yeah. forces working against you. This is also a reason why you can't trust anyone. Okay, with the minds, there's some type of discourse amongst friends or family, so you can't trust friends or family. With the X being here, there are forces that are working against you, and you already got power here, which speaks of people in positions of authority, people with fame, fortune, recognition, celebrity status, people who abuse their power. And you also got leadership here, which talks about bosses, leaders, rulers, and masters. You got people who are working against you. Also the law here, which speaks of all that speaks of the government. Also got secret society here. Okay, so there's forces that's working against you. Your supposed family and friends, as well as these other forces that are working against you, are persons in power, authority, leadership, or government. Okay, you cannot trust these people. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing the pale again here. Time to get out of a situation here. Okay, yeah. And you already had the rat card out here on suffering in silence due to trauma caused by no good family. And it says someone working against you behind your back. We already know that your family's a part of a crime mob. They sell out and belong to some type of cult, come to secret society. They've been trying to blood sacrifice you, likely for money, but they're also teamed up and linked up with the government and royalty, okay, to work against you. They've been discriminated against you, and this is the reason why you are the victim of torture, Spirit is saying. Okay, you've been being victimized since you were a child when the satanic ritual abuse started. That's why with childhood trauma, you're someone who has been abused, abandoned, orphaned, kidnapped, or sold. You're a victim of injustice. You've been enslaved all your life. They've put you under mind control. You've been brainwashed, mind controlled under MK Ultra and whatever other type of programming. Okay, so there's been a lot of fear, worries, and tense situations in your life, Spirit is saying. Okay, because of that. Okay, any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages on satanic ritual abuse? Any other messages on satanic ritual abuse? Spirit is saying with staff here, Spirit is saying you will be taken care of in difficult times or what have you, but you really cannot, you really cannot, you really can't trust nobody around you. Okay? Yeah. I'm also seeing gavel here. I'm also seeing rabbit here with satanic ritual abuse. Too much, and this speaks of too much concern with sexual matters. So your satanic ritual abuse has something to do with sexual things. You could have been taken advantage of sexually. With the gavel here, this is involvement with the law here. This is the reason why you can't trust anybody. We had that card come out. Okay, there's persons in government, persons in the law that's like working against you or something like that. I am seeing the beetle here and wealth. The beetle talks about good fortune, and wealth is literally wealth. Okay, so there could be some type of finances, money, or resources that is all to you. You have purse here. Pay attention to your finances. Any other messages, Spirit? Yeah. With that chain here, just like that chain that you seen on enslavement wrapped around that kid's ankles and things or what have you, there was a chain of events that happened in your life that started as a child that affected your life. Okay, with the satanic ritual abuse. Okay. Spirit, any other messages on can't trust anybody? With I being here, you could have psychic abilities. Spirit wants you to trust your intuition, though, whether you really feel like you're somebody who is psychic or not. Trust your intuition. Some of you met with the broom here. Some of you all may be moving to a new home. Something about new home, new attitude. The bowl, plenty of material things. Okay. Spirit is saying with the arrow, Spirit is saying you're on the right path, but I'm telling you, you got some shady folks around you. Spirit, any other messages on you can't trust anybody? You can't trust nobody. I'm seeing love here. So, like, you know, it might be a bad idea to try to date or be involved, you know, try to be involved intimately with anyone, okay? Any other messages, Spirit? Yeah, something with the flag here. Spirit is saying don't be tempted to lower your standards. Spirit, any other messages? Any other messages? Be careful too, because somebody could be trying to send some type of lover towards y'all. Okay, yeah. I'm seeing the clouds here. They talk about temporary problems with can't trust anybody. Okay. But I've seen something about love and heart here, and also seeing whatever that other card was. Okay, about they could be trying to somebody could be trying to catfish you or something, somebody into your life, okay, to try to, you know, persuade you, tempt you or something like that, or what have you. Be careful of that. Yeah, with the caterpillar here, Spirit is saying things will not always be this way. A change is coming, okay? Yeah, with the fly being here, with the frying pan here, with your family made attempts to harm you, just like a period of ill health or depression, okay? They literally were doing something. Remember, just like the insanity card, but remember it came out in the reverse. They were trying to do things to mess with your mental, and I believe they were using like a combination of the brainwashing and the mind control with the magic to cause you like mania and delusions and hallucinations and hysteria or what have you. They wanted to try to get you institutionalized, where I feel like there was some type of plan to, like, you know, unalive you in some type of way, and then just say that you cover it up and say, oh, that person committed suicide or something like that, or either actually have somebody to take you out or what have you. Yeah. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages? Any other messages, Spirit? So with the rooster here, there could have been an arrogant, boastful person in your life. That have been doing things to attack you or cause problems for you or something like that. Your family made attempts to harm you, Spirit. Any other messages on your family made attempts to harm you? Any other messages on your family made it? There's so many cards in this little round deck, you know. Any other messages, Spirit? Yeah, with the club being here, someone would try to make you do something against your will, okay? So with your family made attempts to harm you, they were also trying to trigger you. They were also trying to get you to do something out of character, to do something radical or outrageous, to commit a crime or something against your will, okay? They was probably using that brainwashing, mind control, or magic to try to get you to do something against your will, so you could have been like institutionalized, hospitalized, or locked up or something like that, or what have you guys, okay? Spirit clarified they fucked up a long time ago, but yeah, Spirit is saying they've been doing illegal things to you, okay? Yeah. See, because something they burnt a bridge with you with this broken bridge here. Something what they was planning was an unsuccessful outcome to their problem, which was trying to sacrifice you, blood sacrifice you. And with this broken wishbone here, so you got broken bridge and broken wishbone here. Okay, so somebody was wishing ill will on you, and they were doing illegal things. They had a whole secret agenda to oppress you, and they wanted to sacrifice you. Okay, but they were unsuccessful. They had an unsuccessful outcome to the problem, which was to eliminate you. With the broken wishbone here, some type of wish was not granted. Okay, Spirit is saying they fucked up a long time ago. Spirit is saying there's something that they was wishing upon to happen to you that was not granted to them. Okay, yeah, the bat here, take care, enemies are working against you. Spirit is saying, okay, so you got the bat with take care, enemies are working against you. Okay, and the rat is someone working against you behind your back. Okay, so you got several things going on here. Yeah, with the tent here, this talks about a temporary situation here, and this is sitting here on suffering in silence due to trauma caused by no good family. Okay, and I'm seeing the what is this, cracked cup here, dissatisfaction with life. Okay, but Spirit is saying it's a temporary situation. Okay, and you know you've been suffering in silence due to trauma, so you have a dissatisfaction with life. Okay, but it's because of these individuals that's been working against you behind your back. Okay, from your fake, phony, fraudulent family. Okay, to and considering the fact they sell us, there's a lot of people. I'm talking about some very high ranking people here. You got the government, royalty, the law, leadership, and power here, and secret society here. There is some high ranking ass damn people. March could be of significance to you. Okay, March is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, guys. So let's pull some tarot real quick. I'm gonna pull one tarot card for each one of these, and then we're gonna wrap this reading up. Spirit, clarify your family made attempts to harm you. Your family made attempts to harm you. There's something significant to a feminine energy. Okay, an Empress here. This could be somebody that's like a mother or a mother figure, a mother or a grandmother, a aunt, a cousin, some feminine energy in your family that has children. Okay, made attempts to harm you. 5 of Wands here, out of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, or competition. Okay, retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge. Spirit is saying. Okay. I'm seeing the Queen of Swords here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm also seeing a Hierophant here. There could be a Hierophant individual in your family who made attempts to harm you. This person could be like a religious leader or somebody that holds some type of position within the church or something like that. You even got an ex-lover that's involved. Okay? There's several people. Yeah. That made attempts to harm you. Spirit is saying King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All these people have made attempts to harm you. Any other messages, Spirit? Your family made attempts to harm you. Yep, the entire family is in on it. The 10 of Cups. I said I was going to pull one card for each one of these. But all these cards is coming out. Your family made attempts to harm you, collective. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is going to be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The King of Swords is going to be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The Queen of Wands is Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, feminine. Okay. You also have, you have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, the Hierophant. That could be anybody who is like a ruler, a leader, a master, or something like that, or what have you, or a position. They may have a position of authority or leadership. They could even be a religious leader. You have an ex-lover of yours, so this could be a baby mama, baby daddy, or any one of your ex-lovers that you have had. But the 10 of Cups is here, so the entire family is in on something. Spirit is saying, okay. Any other messages, Spirit, on they made attempts to harm you. Your family made attempts to harm you. I'm also seeing the 7 of Swords here. Okay, so not only do you have a mother figure here, okay, They made it that is involved here. They did this, made these attempts to harm you out of jealousy, envy, hatred, spitefulness, competition. They wanted some type of retaliation, punishment, payback, or revenge on you. The entire family is involved, but there are certain individuals who I feel like are like really, really involved, which is the Queen of Swords, this Hierophant, the Lovers, the King of Swords, this Queen of Wands, the King of Wands. With the Seven of Swords here, these people are all liars, cheaters, and thieves. They're manipulators and con artists, okay? They've been sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with something, Spirit is saying, okay? They two-faced and backstabbers. They're betrayers, okay? They've been very strategic, lying on you, lying to you, wearing a mask, cloaking and concealing themselves, hiding who they truly are and what they're really about. So they lied on you and tried to set you up on a crime so that they could eliminate you, so they could sacrifice you, collective, okay? Spirit is saying they've been doing all kind of illegal, unjust things to you, okay? Spirit clarify, they fucked up a long time ago, okay? We got the Ten of Swords here. They did something to ultimately betray you, collective, okay? The Ten of Swords is all about ultimate betrayal, disloyalty, sabotage, ruin, fatal endings, okay? It's backstabbing energy, but the thing about the Ten of Swords is cruel, it's brutal, it's unusual, it's toxic energy, it's a hate crime, okay? These people wanted you to look like a failure. They wanted you to hit rock bottom, and they did things on purpose, illegally, to make you look that way, to make you experience certain things, okay? They backstab you. They wanted there to be a final chapter, a dead end. They wanted you to even have a breakdown, like a mental breakdown of some kind. But whatever they did to ultimately betray you, it caused a major tower, collective, okay? It caused a reckoning, a shocking event, like some type of problematic situation, some type of chaos or tragedy or sudden upheaval or shakeup of things, okay? A disruption of some kind here, okay? Spirit is saying. Yeah, I'm seeing the Queen of Cups with the Eight of Coins here. A water sign could be of significance. You could be this water sign, or you could have water in your chart, or a water sign could be of significance. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, okay? Something about this Queen of Pentacles, or excuse me, this Queen of Cups, and their job, occupation, or career, their talent, skills, or abilities, their masteries, their skills, like their job, or something that they do for work, or something like that, collective, okay? Spirit clarify, they fucked up a long time ago. They fucked up a long time ago. You got the Emperor here, so this could be a father or a father figure, but this is also can speak to someone who is in power, authority, leadership, rulership, somebody of the establishment, somebody powerful, grounded, stable, secure, somebody who is authority or a leader of some kind. Okay, they fucked up a long time ago, Spirit. How did they fuck up a long time ago? Okay, there could also be a King of Cups that is involved here. Okay, we're working against you here as well. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. I'm seeing the Ace of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, there was some type of truth or clarity or awareness or insight pertaining to some type of wealth, a large amount of money or a large windfall of money, somebody's lineage, privilege, estates, heritage, birthright, or something like that. It could have something to do with your father, okay? Because the Emperor do speak of the father figure here, but they could be just another person that's involved, because we did have a lot of persons in power and authority out here, okay? But these people ultimately betrayed you in such a vicious way that it caused a major tower, okay? And some type of truth or clarity came out about a large amount of money. This could be something that could have belonged to you. This could be something that they stole or something like that. You also got a Queen of Coins here, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo that's involved, that is working against you as well, collective, okay? Yeah. Spirit is saying these people are chained to the devil, though, okay? And the devil speaks of materialism and greed, okay? Obsessions, addictions, bad habits, addictive patterns of behavior, toxicity. The devil talks about, you know what I'm saying? It speaks to a lot of different things. These people are in their shadow side, their dark side, okay? I feel like they could have taken something, stolen something, or they did something to you. They've done these illegal things to you in an effort to take or steal something from you, okay? Yeah. Suffering in silence caused by trauma, or from trauma caused by no good family. Got the Five of Swords here. These people have abused you, okay, collective. They've stabbed you in your back. The Five of Swords is all about conflict and defeat, hostilities, plot twists, okay, and abuse, okay. They've been plotting, planning, and scheming on you, strategizing on you, okay. You even have been being abused by the justice system, by the government, okay, by persons in power and authority here, okay. Five of Swords is sitting here with justice here on suffering in silence due to trauma. Okay. Spirit, any other messages?
You've got mail.
Any other messages, Spirit? Okay. I'm also seeing the Page of Swords here, okay? There's something about surveillancing you, okay? Some type of illegal surveillance, harassing, stalking, gossip, rumor, slander, backbiting, backstabbing, okay? With that Page of Swords. That Page of Swords is like cutthroat, it's ruthless, it's brutal. It's, you know, childish, toxic type of energy. But the Page of Swords can't even speak of like stalking and harassments and hacking and tracking and surveillance and different things as such, okay? Yeah, I'm also seeing the Magician here, okay? These people are divination abusers. They abuse divination by way of manipulation in an effort to manifest what they want. So you have people who have been abusing witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, or voodoo, hoodoo, hexes, curses, spells, evil eyes, santerias, whatever type of dark arts they have been doing to target you and attack you, collective, okay? Spirit, clarify satanic ritual abuse. Okay, I'm seeing a Chariot here, collective. The Chariot is all about forward movement, okay? It could be about travel, trips, journeys, vehicles, transportations, and different things like that. With satanic ritual abuse being here, you could have been trafficked as a child, collective. There's something as it relates to you being trafficked, okay? This could tie into you being stolen, taken, kidnapped, abducted, or, you know what I'm saying? Neglected, abandoned, and different things like that. With that childhood trauma card, remember I told you you're someone who's been abused, abandoned, orphaned, kidnapped, or sold. You were trafficked, collective, okay? I'm also seeing a Knight of Cups here. That could be a younger water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, okay? Yeah, I'm also seeing the Eight of Swords here, okay? With the Chariot and the Eight of Swords here, you were held captive, hostage, okay? You were in like doom and gloom. You definitely was a trafficked victim, collective. With the Chariot and the Eight of Swords, the satanic ritual abuse, this is something that was done to you as a child. That's the reason why with enslavement, with the chain card here, you see chain. You even seen chains on the enslavement card here, and those look like a child's feet. Something has been being done to you as a child to keep you trapped, to keep you stuck, to keep you restricted, okay? I'm also seeing judgment here, okay? This was done due to some type of judgment or decision that was made, okay? Action that was taken, okay? Yeah, I'm seeing the Four of Swords here. You could have also been severely hurt, injured, hospitalized, or either institutionalized for severe injury, for healing, recovery, recuperation, or something like that when you were a child as well, due to something that happened to you while you were being trafficked, Spirit is saying. Okay, I'm also seeing the Eight of Wands here. The Eight of Wands is swift, fast communication, message, news, or information. It can speak about gaining momentum, something very swift, progress, alignments, communications, things taking off, movement, but it also speaks of air travel. As at one point in time, you could have been held hostage or captive. You could have even been trafficked on planes. Spirit is saying. One of the forms of the ways that you were trafficked was by plane. Spirit, any other message on satanic ritual abuse? Any other messages on satanic ritual abuse? I'm seeing the moon here. So the moon talks about secret things, hidden things, what's done in the dark, shady people, dirty dealings, illusions, fear, cover-ups, and criminal activities. This is something that has been covered up, that has been hidden, that has been buried. There's a whole lot of shady people that is involved in this, okay, that is aware of this. This could even been something that was covered up and hidden from you, okay? You were brainwashed and put under mind control in an effort to try to wipe your mind clean, okay? These things are still deep in your subconscious though, okay? But this is something that was secret, hidden, or covered up. But I feel like something with this moon here, the moon illuminates. So something that was supposed to be secret, hidden, or covered up about the satanic ritual abuse that you endured may have surfaced and come to the light and may be known, which is another reason why they're hell-bent on sacrificing you, collective, okay? Because they didn't want this deception to be found out, okay? Yeah. I'm seeing a 3 of Coins here. Okay, there's a group of individuals who collaborated together for the purposes of money. Okay, to work against you, collective. This is the reason why you can't trust anybody, collective. Okay. You've also endured a lot of sadness, loss, disappointment, and regret, collective. Okay. I'm also seeing the 6 of Coins here. Okay. The 6 of Coins is about giving and receiving. Okay. You could have been used for sex. You could have been used as a sex slave, collective. Yeah. 5 of Coins. You was abandoned, neglected. You was abandoned, neglected, and left out in a cold. You were rejected, alienated, left in turmoil, harsh conditions. Okay. Financial ruin, loss, dealt with changes, breaks up, all kinds of things. Okay, collective. At one point in time, they could have even thought that you died, or either something so severe could have happened to you where you died and you came back, or something like that, or you had a near-death experience. Something about parties. You could have been used as some type of parties. Some type of parties, gatherings, get-togethers, celebrations, or something like that. These could be like sex parties or something like that. Yeah, but this group of individuals, collective, they you can't trust anybody because there's a group of individuals that collaborated together for the purposes of money. Okay. That's working against you. Okay. And they're working against you for the purposes of money. People are being paid to work against you. Even collective. People stand to gain from hurting, harming, or endangering you in some type of way. Or targeting you, attacking you, or doing things to you. Spirit, clarify, can't trust anybody. Clarify this, can't trust anybody. These people have crossed you, collective. Okay? They've caused you a lot of burdens and hardships and problematic situations. Okay? Beware of the snakes trying to come into your life to harm you or fool you, collective, with death being here. These people are still trying to do things to cause your death. Okay? Yeah, these are people who have caused you heartache, heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, anguish. Okay? Deep emotional pain, grief, disillusionment, sorrow, depression, heartbreak. There's been misunderstandings. They've made you cry tears. You've suffered a loss. Okay? And this is the reason why you can't trust anybody, because of the things that these people have been doing to you. Okay? Yeah, these people are still trying to cause your death. Okay, they're trying to bring up death with the world here. They're trying to cause your death, to bring about an end of a chapter, of a phase, of a cycle. They want you dead and gone, because you could be awakened right now, collective. They never wanted you to awaken. They never wanted you to know the truth, and they damn sure don't want the general public to know the truth. Okay, not only does this family owe you, collective, the whatever government you in under, owe you millions of dollars for what you have endured. And do you think them wealthy elite folks want to pay you that? That's why they want you dead and gone. That's why they're trying to oppress you, silence you. Okay? That's why they're doing magic on you, and still doing brainwashing, mind control tactics on you. Okay? Likely trying to discredit you to the public so nobody will believe you or what have you. But yeah. Spirit, any other messages on can't trust anybody? Can't trust anybody? Yeah. Yeah, this, like I said, this group of individuals, they've caused you a lot of burdens, hardships, problematic situations, stress, had you overwhelmed, okay? On the brinks of collapse here, okay? They've caused you heartache, heartbreak, sadness, sorrow, misery, pain, or anguish, collective, okay? And they're still actively trying to figure out who they can send into your life to cause your death, collective. Yeah, you got death, the world, and solar eclipse. Okay? Death speaks of external changes, of abrupt change or end, okay? Transformations, okay? The world literally speaks of completions and endings, okay? And solar eclipse speaks of big changes, okay? Something being eclipsed out. It also speaks of transformation and change, okay? But collective, you could be moving on to calmer water, okay? You may have better days ahead. You could be overcoming hardships, conflicts being resolved. You may become stable. Some type of restoration and peace could be coming in for you, okay? At some point, some of y'all may even celebrate a union with somebody. If this is not you celebrating a union with somebody in its as it relates to a relationship, this could be some type of community support or something like that, or just a celebrating of something here. But the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. It's turning in your favor, collective, okay? There could be some type of fated events, change, chances, expansions, good luck, life cycles. Something about your destiny could be of significance. Okay? I do feel like you're somebody who is in hermit mode. I feel like you've probably been in hermit mode all your life since you were a child. Okay? So you could be somebody who is naturally introverted. You could be somebody that's just to yourself, by yourself, on your own, all alone. You're somebody who's reached a level of spiritual mastery, though. Okay? You've done a lot of soul searching. You have a lot of enlightenment. You are a guiding light. Okay? You've contemplated about a lot of things. You spend a lot of time in solitude. You've grown a lot. Okay? The hermit can even speak of growth and resolve and advice and different things like that. Okay? With the vernal equinox, it's like from dark to light. You've gone from like dark to light. Okay, so something can be significant, something about a few days, maybe acting upon something, a fresh start, an awakening, okay, or something like that, guys. Okay, you could be setting some type of goals, getting grounded. Good news could be coming in. You could be working hard. You could be ambitious, faithful. Okay, there's some type of happiness, abundance, new beginnings, fulfillment, fresh starts could be coming in for you. Y'all continue to shine brightly, okay? I know it's hard, though, especially in this day and time and with everything that's going on in the world, though, or what have you guys. But, yeah. Yeah, I'm also seeing sexual assault here. Y'all could have experienced some type of sexual assault or something like that, sexual abuse or something like that in your childhood as well. Okay, y'all. So that concludes y'all's reading. I do hope that this is giving you all the truth and the clarity that y'all were seeking pertaining to a situation you may be dealing with, or pertaining to a situation you may notice someone else is dealing with if you are cross-watching. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is shinebrightlikeadiamond36, with the underscore between each word. For any person who's interested in donating to the channel, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. I do thank you all in advance. Okay, yeah, your family's attempt to harm you has something to do with organized crime. Okay, yeah, spirits that they fucked up a long time ago because they tried to cause your death. They did something to kill you. They tried to cause your death. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've been suffering in silence due to trauma caused by no good family. They're all accomplices and partners in crime, Spirit is saying. They're all accomplices, partners in crime. You got mind control here on satanic ritual abuse. Okay? You can't trust anybody. Okay? Yeah, something, these people are doing things for money. Something about money. Beware the snakes trying to come into your life to harm you and fool you. I'm also seeing missing here. You could be a missing person, collective. Okay, be careful of fire sign, male or female here. Okay, they are hot and heavy, all up in this energy. Okay, but working against you in some type of way, whoever they are. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing devil and cult here. There's something about a devil and a devil cult. These people could belong to some type of devil cult or something like that, or what have you. Beware of the snakes trying to come into your life to harm you or fool you, okay? It's the devil. They're being sent by the devil, and they belong to some type of devil worshiping cult. Spirit is saying, okay? You can't trust anybody because these people are working against you for money, okay? Yeah, I'm seeing intuition and run away. Listen to your intuition, okay? Yeah. Listen to your intuition, okay? Yeah. You can't trust anybody. Family here, okay? They're working against you for money, collective. Don't go to no type of parties, gatherings, get-together celebrations, or anything like that, okay? Also, you need to be careful of any love situation, love-related situations going to come up on anybody trying to hook up with you, get with you, anything like that right now is a no-go, okay? This is coming out on can't trust anybody, okay? So no lovers, no family. They're all working against you for money, okay? Be careful of the snakes trying to come into your life to harm you or fool you. Don't go to no type of parties, gatherings, or get-togethers, or anything like that. Somebody may invite you to some type of holiday party or something like that. Might invite you to travel somewhere with them or something like that. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. It's a setup. It's a setup. They're planning to drug you, poison you, or give you something that's cursed or something like that, okay? Yeah, look, homicide and jealousy at the bottom of the deck, and fraud is behind that, okay? They're trying to commit homicide against you out of jealousy, okay? So they can commit fraud or get away with some type of fraud. They're trying to trap you. You could be a water sign, okay, collective? Spirit say listen to your intuition and run away from these people, okay? Like you don't actually have to physically run, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's a situation where you need to run or hide or duck or, you know, whatever. But, yeah. Yeah. You need to be careful. Okay? They didn't try to trigger you to suicide as well. Okay? Watch your thoughts and your feelings and your energies and different things like that. Because people could be trying to do things to you as well. To try to, you know, get you to take yourself out. You know what I'm saying? If you take yourself out, they can make it, you know, play their little crisis acting role and make it seem like, oh, we had no clue. They was dealing with something. They was going through something. Watch your dating. Okay? Dating, lovers, love situations, different things like that, or what have you. Watch traveling, and parties, going to parties and different things like that, okay? With you being aware of these things trying to come into your life to harm you or fool you, you are being surveillanced, okay? This is some type of illegal surveillance that is going on, collective, okay? Yeah. I'm seeing secrets. You also got hidden here. So it's a lot of secret things that's being hidden from you, collective. Okay? A lot of secret things that's being hidden from you. Abuse and neglect. You have suffered a whole lot of abuse and neglect, collective. Okay? These people could have stolen some type of gift from you. Okay? There's something about a gift or something like that. Yeah, these people have been attacking you out of revenge. They could want some type of revenge on you, Spirit is saying. Okay? Yeah. Justice here. The government is even involved. Okay? Can't trust your family, the government, lovers, or even dating anybody new or old. Okay? There's something about a gift in a home. Okay? Something could even be significant to money. Okay? So be careful of that. Okay? Yeah. I'm seeing man-made disaster with child and female here. Okay, and imprisonment here. Okay, this could have been something, some type of man-made disaster, that some type of plot, plan, or scheme that was set up when you was a child, something that happened to you and you've been entrapped or in prison, you know what I'm saying, ever since, or what have you, or if you have a child, somebody could be trying to stage some type of man-made disaster where something happens to you and your child in some type of way here. Okay? But this could tie into that satanic ritual abuse and something that happened to you while you were a child or what have you, guys. Okay? Yeah. So as always, guys, yeah, something, yeah, life insurance, a home, ties into something with this gift situation here. Okay. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places, and there's evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep, watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you or harm you, honey. Keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Yeah, guys, look. Drug/poison. Somebody trying to drug you or poison you. So be careful of the snakes trying to beware of the snakes trying to come back and see your life to harm you or fool you. These people are chained to the devil. They're evil. They're wicked. They're toxic. They're demonic. Okay. They're sinister. And they are part of some type of devil worshiping cult. Okay. They could be trying to get you to travel with them somewhere. They could be inviting you to some type of party. They could be straight up giving you some type of food, some type of drinks, a gift of some kind. Okay. Somebody's trying to drug you or poison you. Okay. In an effort to assassinate you, collective. That's the reason why we're seeing homicide here. They are still trying to get at you, okay? They're still trying to get at you, okay? And I'm seeing caregiver here. So somebody may come across like they're being caring towards you or giving towards you. Somebody may even hit you up on social media or something like that, or what have you, collective. Yeah. Yeah. And look, strangulation and suicide here, okay? You see that noose around her neck. Somebody could even be trying to could be even trying to push you over the edge to trigger you to doing something to harm yourself or something like that, collective, okay? That's what's going on here, y'all. I just thank y'all so very much for listening, for watching. Till the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.